Starts in the beginning. It was A&P store in Waukegan, Illinois, the biggest A&P store in probably the whole state of Illinois. I was, at that time, they had a crew that came in every night and restocked all the shelves. I was the boss of that crew. I was only 21 years old at the time. There were 8 people that worked for me. One of them, and this is where the story becomes unbelievable. One of them was a professional wrestler. He weighed like 270 pounds. He was a really nice guy, normally. And at break time, we would use the heating machines in the dairy department to cook our lunches on. The heating machines were there to seal up packages of cheese because we cut all our own cheese at that time. Anyway, we're eating lunch. We're right by the cash registers where it was a convenient place to lay everything out. We heated everything on those heaters. And we had heated all our lunch and we're eating our lunch. And everything at the cash registers and stuff was made out of stainless steel and had very sharp edges on them. And this supposedly professional wrestler said something derogatory about my wife and my children. And I confronted him. At the time, I weighed 155, 160 pounds. He weighed 270. He backhanded me. I stepped aside and he missed. As he swung past me, I stepped under his arm and I come down into his kidney with my elbow, spun around and come to into other kidney with my left arm. He fell over, hit his head on the corner of one of those counters, which was a sharp edge, and he died.
Wow.
And the police, to begin with, it was an accident, but his family forced them to take it on into court. And when we went to court, they found that it was justified. Didn't mean to do it. And it was a freak accident because the guy could have killed me easy. You know, back in those, the time I'm talking of, wrestling was a big thing. There were wrestling arenas all around Lake County. And I had a good friend of mine. His father was a wrestler. Actually, I guess they were the only 2 ones that I knew. But he was a wrestler, he liked to wrestle, and they done it for fun. because nobody, you know, they'd pay them $5 a night to come and wrestle. You know, nobody made any decent money at it. They'd go out on Saturday night and maybe wrestle 3 times and make $15. $15 was probably what they made all week on the rest of their jobs. You know? It was just a big thing at that time, and I just happened to get lucky, I guess, on that. Because there was a guy that could have just picked me up and threw me across the damn store at the time. It just happened.